Hi, beautiful friends. We're going to get started standing today. We are doing full body endurance style, and I'm going to start with actually warming up our low body, and then we're going to use a band in just a moment. So I need your abs braced like somebody's going to hit you, shoulders down away from your ears, standing knees soft, and we're going to do alternating hip flexor openers. So breathe in through the nose, exhale out the mouth. Definitely have water with you for today's workout. And take breaks when you need it. We are doing this circuit style, so we really are saving that break until the end of the round, which is 7 exercises down the line, okay? So we're doing 7 exercises, resting, 7 exercises. Okay, so a total of 21. It's fine. We're going to get through it. Either way, you have started. You've done the hard thing, which is set aside the time, pressed play, maybe woken up early, whatever it was. So we all know in about 20 minutes, we're going to feel fantastic. And especially today, we're just going to feel like blood flowing, heart pumping. You know, if you feel the need to go clean out your basement or do some yard work, that's, results not guaranteed, but it's possible. Good. Deep breaths in through the nose, exhale out the mouth. We are doing some strength, but it is strength endurance focused. So we want to be warmed up, but we want to have nice blood flow going on. So now we can park the legs for a moment, grab a band, easy light band pull aparts to warm up the upper body, shoulders down away from ears. Now, what you're going to need for today's workout is a dumbbell for wood chops, which if you're not familiar, you'll see what it is. I'm going to use a 15 for that, probably for the entire workout. I don't see myself changing on that one, but you're going to need something around there then. You're also going to need maybe a 15 or so, and then a heavier weight, probably like the heaviest weight you have, easy banded rows. We're doing like we did on, I think, day 1, farmer's walks, but we're going to use one lighter dumbbell for it and one heavier dumbbell. So I'm going to use probably like my 15 and a 40 maybe. And then if you have a kettlebell, we're going to use that, easy banded presses. I'm going to use a 25 because I have just a 25 or a 57, or I have some lighter ones, and that's a big jump. So I'm going to use the 25, and we are using it with just one arm at a time, if that matters to you as well. If you do not have a kettlebell, you can use a dumbbell for that. I will show you how. Good. Last 2. Put it down. We're going to do some arm swings. And as we usually do when we do circuit style, I'm just going to show you each exercise right before we do it, so we can keep it jamming. So we will get more breaks this first round and then less the next 2 rounds, okay? So first up is lateral side shuffle, in playing like a kid. They're moving all the time. They are hustling. And if we're running after a bike or doing something like this, we're often in this position. So we want to train it well and do it well. So we're holding a hip hinge, really. So we don't want to here in our low back. You want to extend there and support it in your hamstrings. From here, it's your legs, it's your glutes powering this up. Okay, if you want to get crazy and progress it, you can throw a mini band right up here. You don't even have to though. Shoulders are down away from ears. We're going to get going right here, side to side. Good, whatever space you have to work. You're also feeling your hip flexors, your side abs kick in, your obliques, your external and internal obliques. So this is everything being supported for when you're moving like this, which if you're playing with a kid, like a kid, this kind of activity is going to happen more than you think. Comes up a lot actually in daily life, trying to like catch them to play tag. You're down here a lot. Good, rest. Next up, take a peek. Back stepping lunge with a dynamic hop. Looks like this. We step back. Now, if you want 0 impact, you're going to stay here. Remember, we're doing this more endurance style. So I'm doing it unweighted because I want to move as fast as I can. This is 0 impact. That's what I need my pregnant ladies to do. So I'll probably take that option to add just a tiny bit of impact, but we are getting a big return on investment here. Even this, don't do it if you're pregnant, but I might do it. Do as I say, not as I do. Your foot is barely leaving the floor, but what it is, just like we did with the push-ups, it's firing up all the muscle fibers in a different way. So I need you slightly pelvic tilt, slight lean forward. We're going right here, all on one leg. So whether you choose to do that tiny hop or not, we're staying on this side. It looks like this. If you're not going to do the hop, if you need an option, you can also take this to a static lunge. Go right down if you're like, woo, this is revved up a little too much for me today. Did not have my coffee yet. You can modify with that static lunge. Holy cow. Last rep. Good. Switch sides. Get your balance on the other foot. We go back and up. Inhale, exhale. We're going to plant those feet and calm this down in just a second. Good work. Whew, did I mention it's endurance today? It is. We want to keep up with our life. We want to keep up with our kids, our grandkids. If you have teenagers, you want to keep up with them too. Good. Rest. Excellent. Wood chops look like this. I'm going to show you with my imaginary dumbbell while I catch my breath too. Shoulders down away from ears. Weight starts outside of whichever knee you choose. Arms are straight. We pivot on that foot. Take the weight just to the corner, not past our body. Stop it before it crosses the line of your body so we protect our low back. We exhale down. We inhale it up. Now shoulders are down away from ears. Arms are straight. If you need an option, take a lighter weight or bend those arms. Otherwise, I want those arms straight as you can. Going in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Now this is strategically placed to let us be a little bit, we're moving, but a little bit stagnant to catch our breath here for a moment. Good. Inhale, exhale. Now the emphasis is on the way down. It's on the chop. That's where the power is. Chop. Good. 2 more reps. Up, chop, up, chop. Switching sides right away. Here we go. I don't get a little dizzy. If you're getting a little dizzy, please take a breather. Use your discretion in this workout. And this is unlike the way we typically work out. It really is. So if week 1, ladies, you need to cap it at 2 sets, even 1 set, and return to this and try to work up to 3 sets. That's working where you work best. That's fine. Last rep. Good. Rest. Bend the knees. Put it down unless you're using it. This is the farmer's walk. 1 lighter dumbbell. It's going right up here over the shoulder. Don't sit it on the shoulder or to support it. 1 heavy dumbbell is going here. Why? So much obliques. It is so good for us. So we're going to do 30 seconds on one side, then switch sides. I promise you we're getting closer and closer to the end of the circuit. You're like, we have to eventually, right? We do have to eventually. 3, 2, 1. We go. So farmer's walks. We're just walking heel toe, heel toe. If you're doing these in order, you already saw this, but we did it evenly before. Right now, you have that heavy dumbbell on just one side, and I need you to fight the desire of your body to lean, right? We always want to lean to overcompensate, but that's not going to work our obliques and the muscles around our spine that need to train for when we're carrying uneven weight, which is actually a lot. Good. Switch sides here. So put the heavy one down, switch that lighter up. Deep breath. 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds here. And then ladies, I was a little ambiguous. We just have 1 more exercise left in this circuit right after this. Just 1 left. Good. Yes, so we're still working grip strength here too, which is a great bonus. Ooh, I know, we're earning it today. 10 seconds. Super close. 3, 2, 1. Rack it down. Now, if you do not have the kettlebell, you're going to use the dumbbell. This is a 1-arm kettlebell swing. It's all hips. Hips hinge back, hips up. We're going to switch at the top. It's not about how high you bring that dumbbell or kettlebell. I usually try to bring it no higher than shoulder height. What it is about is the power from the hips. Okay? It's going to be great. Just 30 seconds total. In 3, 2, 1, we go. Hips back, hips up, hips back, hips up. Inhale, exhale. Good. Good work. Push. Now you see why I wasn't weighting those lateral side shuffles in the beginning. I'm like, you know what, Brittany? look at you not using weights today. I'm going to add weights. And by the end of the circuit, you're like, oh, I see why she did that. Different style today. But we'll talk on the break here. 10 seconds. Stay with it. 3, 2, rest, catch it, put it down safely. Awesome job, guys. So get water. It is true, it's a different style, but I mentioned, don't be afraid to cap it at 2 sets if you need that today. We're all listening to our bodies, keeping ourselves challenged and uncomfortable. We shouldn't be comfortable, but we shouldn't feel unsafe. If you're hitting that point of like, holy cow, my heart rate's a little too high or whatever else, dial it down a bit, work up to it. However, if you're like, yeah, all day long, let's go, I've been waiting for this, you can progress it by adding length to the rounds, adding another round, or by adding or increasing weights to places you could. So you can definitely throw the band on for the lateral side shuffle. You can even hold a weight right here for the lunge hop, okay? If you're getting wild, the other ones you would just increase weight. All right, we are gonna go again in a second. You know, I'm always erring on the side of a shorter break for the sake of time, but here's my asterisk. We do not have that rest of the demo this time. So if you need breathers between each exercise too, or certain exercises to catch your breath, just pause me. You have that power. It'll be great. All right, we're gonna go in 15 seconds, which I think gave us just over a minute. Lateral side shuffles are first. Remember, there is no rounding here. Get rid of that. It's in the hamstrings and glutes. Shoulders down away from ears. Core is working. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Go. Side. Side. Use whatever space you're working with here. Good. Now, this is such a switch up from our usual that you've got kids like watching today or spouses are like, what are you doing? What did Brittany do this month? We are playing like kids. It should be fun. Think about when a kid just goes out in the yard and they're not thinking, I'm running sprints for fat loss. Oh, is this HIIT or is this steady state? They're just playing. So we're just playing. Good. Last one. Rest, back stepping lunge. We go down, up, down, up. Inhale, exhale. All the weight is in that standing foot. Good. Beautiful job. And you can do this one absolutely outside. Take some weights out. You obviously need a heavy weight for the farmer's walk, so you'll have to walk that outside. But I love when the weather is nice. Do my workouts outside. I almost always do. Good. Switch sides. It's always my goal to get these filmed earlier in the year, so when I actually do them, I can be outside these months. Now this year it's happening just because of the pregnancy, but I encourage you, if you have sunshine, I know some of you might be still doing this too early in the morning, but if you can get out of the sunshine, take it out. More bang for your buck. Get that vitamin D. 2 healthy things at once. Good. Rest, grab a dumbbell for wood chops. Let's go. Get it to the outside of a knee. Our first real break, 10 whole seconds. Here we go. Arms straight. Exhale on the way down while you do that powerful chop. That's where the exhale is. Good. Awesome work. Stay with it. Switching sides in a second here. Whew. Get a lot of reps in. I know you are. And I know you're working hard. Me too. Last rep. Good. Bring it to the other side. Shoulder roll. Here we go. Pivot on that foot. Now as we get tired, make sure you are still in control. Do not over twist the body. One thing that doesn't really happen with kids is they don't get injured and stay injured for a long time. If they fall, they pop back up. I mean, usually. I know kids break bones and whatnot too, but you don't really see many kids throwing their backs out after doing a flip on the trampoline. So we do need to acknowledge the fact that we are trying to play like kids, but safely, and that's why we're training for it right now. Last one. I'm under no farmer's walks. Let's go. Grab your heavy one. We're going in 5 seconds. I'm under no illusion here that we, just, here we go, walk it out. Can play like 8-year-olds with no fear of anything, right? There is absolutely a prudence and a wisdom here. I don't want you jumping off high walls thinking like, well, I'll just land well. Yeah, but that landing on the joints hits a little differently when we're in our 30s, 40s, 50s than it does as when we're in, you know, our younger years there. Good. Switch it up, bend the knees, put it down. Lighter weight goes in that hand. Pick it up safely. We go 30 seconds on this side. Ladies, kettlebell swings, and then another break. We got this. We're already almost done. It's no problem. Don't lean back. Keep the core in the game. Walk heel toe, heel toe, heel toe. Deep breaths in through the nose. Exhaling out the mouth. I know this is right about where it's not so fun. That's all right. We're playing. We're playing. We're just playing. Bend your knees, put it down. Kettlebell swings. And then we get the break. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hips back, hips up. Excellent. Fast as we can still here. My as fast as I can is looking a little sloth-like. That's all right. We do what we can. Up. Last rep each side. Catch it. Awesome job. Okay, I'm watching our timer to make sure I give us that minute at least. But breathe. Think about it too. And use your prudence here. If you feel like if you pause me and take like 3 minutes, if you can really smash this last set, do that. Sometimes a little more rest goes a long way, okay? Sometimes we think, I do this all the time. Like, I'm done. I literally met my max. I can't do anymore. But instead of just stopping, if I give it a little rest, I can go that much farther and get a little bit more done. All right, so deep breaths. Get water. Oh, yeah. All right, it's getting on up there today. It's kind of day that makes me panic that my mic wasn't on, that I have to redo it. Because let me tell you, that would not happen today. I could not do this again after. And that's how I want you to feel. I want you to feel in this workout like I could do no more after this. I gave it all. And yes, now hopefully you're energized for the day. I don't want you ever to feel like you have to go lay on the ground. But you shouldn't feel like, okay, good, now I can do 3 more workouts. This is the point. Be uncomfortable. Leave it here. It'll be great. All right, this was a whole minute rest, a little over. We're going on a minute and a half. So last sip of water, and we're going to get going. A final set. Do what you have to do. Maybe it's progressing it up to feel like you're leaving it all on the mat. Maybe it's modifying it down. Watch that back. Here we go. This is where I want you. Shoulders down away from ears. So good. In 3, 2, 1. Stay low. Move. Come on. Good. Maybe you're playing soccer in the yard, defending the goal, being a goalie. I have to do that a lot. I get to do that a lot, right? Good. All in the framing. Also really, really good to prevent injury. Training our bodies to move laterally. We usually prefer moving front and back. So then when we do move laterally, sometimes we can get injured. So everything we're doing, ladies, good, rest, is to be able, back step lunge, to be able to do it safely when we do it, whether it's in play or whether it's just in daily life. Moving to the side. Inhale, exhale. Where we put in the work here, it's training our bodies to do it when it's go time, whether that's game time or it's just life. Last 2, I know. Good, switch, quads are on fire. Hard to pick the least favorite exercise today. I usually have my one. I don't know, man. I think it's this one. Don't worry, your trainer has a least favorite exercise too, and I'm the one that came up with it. It's good for us. It's good for us. It's good for us. Last rep. Good. Bend your knees safely. Get that wood chop weight. Now, if it has to go down a bit so you don't throw this into your low back, so be it. That's totally fine. Deep breaths. Giving us 5 seconds here because I need it. 3, 2, 1. We go. Rotate, chop. Inhale, exhale. There's less than 3 minutes left of our workout. We can do it. Good. Up, chop. Beautiful job. Straighten those arms. Last rep on this side. Good. Other side. Same deal. Here we go. Rotate, chop, pivot foot. No lean back. You got this. Use your deep breaths. Arms straight. I know. Halfway. Very, very close, ladies. We're going to be walking it out. One more chop. Get out. Nice job. Light dumbbell up. Heavy dumbbell in your other hand. 3, 2, 1. Oh, I doubted for a second I was going to be able to stand up with it. So this feels a lot heavier than it did last round. Yeah, that's fatigue. That's okay. But how many times do we have to carry things when we're tired? When you're walking down on the beach, when you're carrying in a bag of groceries on just one side. This is why we're doing it. Your obliques, your back, the front of the core, it needs to be trained on how to handle the load safely, which means body's still tall, chest is open. Good. Rest, put it down. I got so excited there. I think we accidentally did 40 seconds. I'm so sorry. All right. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. I was on my soapbox about the carrying, but truly think about this. This one is so functional. Deep breaths. For me, I'm thinking like baseball equipment. Yes, my kids mostly carry their own, but you know, you're always like dragging a cooler with one arm. So don't lean in your low back. Put it in your core. Good. Breathe. In through the nose. Exhale the mouth. Light grip in the hands. 10 seconds. Holy cow. Last walk here. Good. Bend your knees. Put it down. Swing it out. 30 seconds. That's all we got left. 3, 2, 1. We go. Hips back. Hips up. Fight through it. I know you're tired. This is it. Hips back. Hips up. Go. Slight bend of the knees. Up. Whoo. 5, 4, 3. Give me 2 and 1 and catch it. Awesome work, ladies. Oh my word. Bend your knees, put them down. I would like you to know, let the heart rate come down. Let the feet move. Always stretch upper body. I would like you to know, I've shared this with you ladies before, that sometimes I peek at my workouts planned and think, not doing that today, not doing that one today. And this is day 4. I did these exactly in order, 1, 2, 4. I pulled this one out today. So I did. I just did 2 yesterday. Very much the way you're going to do them. That is how I prefer to film them if it works like that. But my point being, I pulled this one out. It is first thing in the morning today. And thought, do I want to do this one a day when I've been up for longer? So I'm not hustling around so much first thing in the morning. And then I realized like I have a very busy day ahead and said, you know what? Let's go. Like there's no time like right now to get it done, to get myself revved up for the day. Thumbs down away from ears. So, you know, this might be the one. The next week you're not, you maybe do the when it comes to it. But remember where we are right now. Stretch those quads from those lunges, which is we feel great, don't we? Truly, we feel revved up, a little sweaty maybe, a little winded, but you feel alive, you feel strong. You want to feel that next week too. So remember that. It's always a mental thing of like, oh, this one. 20 minutes later, and we're great. Crisscross that foot over, reach up, sit back, open the glutes, deep breath in through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Good. Stand it up. Crisscross. I know we're getting there in time. So just ending here after this quick stretch. Foot together. Feet together. Deep breath in through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Very well done, ladies. I will see you next workout for our calmer Pilates style workout. So join me then. Have a good rest of your day.